It's really the only sport that exists that is tailored to quadriplegics and other people that have physical impairments in their upper body as well as their lower body. So it's a league where we can really excel.
Nate Miller is an architecture major and a full-time student athlete in wheelchair rugby.
From the minute I saw those guys out there, I was enthralled and wanted to play. I got in a chair and was immediately hooked.
Arizona Adaptive Athletics is one of the most competitive and successful programs in the country. Quad rugby is one of the many exceptional adaptive sports offered at the U of A.
It's a highly intense game, fast-paced. It's extremely competitive, great exercise, meet a lot of exceptional athletes and make a lot of friends. When I was going to school in Milwaukee, most people were not really exposed to disability much or people with disabilities, and so you get a lot of looks and funny faces.
The Adaptive Athletics Department stems from the minds of those who work closely with the Disability Resource Center, or DRC.
It's really an environment where we don't experience that, wow, look at them, because people are exposed much more often than most places, I would say, so that really helps.
The DRC is responsible for a variety of programs, accommodations, and resources to aid faculty and students on campus.
When non-disabled students come to campus, they show up. They enroll in their class, they go to class, they show up, they take their test, they live in the residence halls, and it's a very traditional experience. We try to parallel that experience to make that experience for disabled students very similar.
These accommodations range from physical to technological. The DRC even has its own gym with completely accessible equipment. Upstairs, you can find new technology designed to fit a wide variety of needs. And their work can be seen all over campus as well.
We've consulted on Old Main, the rec center, some of the new academic buildings that are in their final stages at this point.
For Amanda and others working at the DRC, providing these services goes beyond just the basic need.
Because access, we like to think of it as it's a right. It's not a privilege. And often with disability, access tends to be framed as something that you're lucky to have.
Complete strangers have patted my head, kissed my cheek, called me courageous.
I think for a lot of people it's been an experience to learn more about ourselves and our community. And there's a lot of discussion and awareness about other social justice movements maybe, but not as much about disability social justice. It feels like it's something that is very on the forefront of the minds of the people in the community, but not necessarily outside the community. And this could be a way to bring it, into the light.
Isabel Kishi is a graduate student and a member of the Disabilities Justice Project, a group dedicated to bringing social justice and understanding about disabilities to the U of A.
So being able to support each other and pick up on the fact that someone's uncomfortable, be like, no, you get a say in how this goes, and being able to advocate for each other and support the whole community.
Once a week, the members of this group meet to learn about and discuss issues that have gone unseen by many people and often can cause more harm than some realize.
Inspiration porn, which is kind of an inflammatory term on purpose. So the idea being that when people will use an example of something that someone with disabilities is doing that's in fact an everyday thing and say, oh, look at how amazing it is that they're driving a car or getting out of bed, or they're an inspiration, they're something that we should really strive to be. And it's like, we're people, we have bad days, we have good days.
These students are determined to change the conversation about disabilities, hoping that their voice will change the way we view disabilities in the media, culture, and in our communities.
Making people aware that you might see something and that might be what sticks out in your mind about them, but it's just an element of who they are, just like race or sexual orientation or gender or any of those things is just a piece of who everyone is. This is just another piece.
Everybody that is familiar with this facility, everybody here is experienced with various disabilities. It creates this environment where we're really free to focus on other things, and it's really empowering.